Viewers, drop your location and local time in the comments. It's always wild to see where and when you're tuning in. Now picture this. The Wellington Hotel's general manager, Ethan Harrison, has just hissed into a mic. Fire her. Get rid of that black cleaning lady right now, as a sleek delegation steps onto the red carpet. At the front is Victor Jiang, a millionaire investor with the kind of presence that makes the air feel 2 degrees colder. Ethan straightens his tie, greets him, then freezes when Victor opens in Mandarin. Out comes Ethan's shiny new translation app. It spits out chicken tax and hotel mooncake. Historians still argue whether that's the worst opening line in hospitality or just the funniest accident in recent corporate memory. Either way, the meeting is wobbling. Somewhere near the molding, Olivia Thomas is pushing her cleaning cart. No one here knows about the Harvard degree on her wall or her master's from Peking University, but she hears every word in Mandarin and the clumsy English summaries. She stalls, torn between self-preservation, keep your head down, don't cross the line, in self-respect. She sees Ethan's career circling the drain and knows this is more than saving face for him. It's about whether invisible workers stay invisible forever. She peels off her gloves, steps into the room, and in flawless Mandarin offers to interpret. The air goes still. Victor tilts his Hiata test. He hits her with zoning regulation questions, sprinkled with regional dialect like hot pepper flakes. She answers without pause, weaving in Shanghai and Beijing comparisons, her tone steady, her knowledge deep. Pins click. Grace Lynn, the official translator, steps back, and suddenly Olivia's not on the edge of the table. She's in the center. Over the next 20 minutes, she reframes the meeting into a co-design session. She outlines tea lounges before negotiations, connecting room packages for multi-gen travelers, and integrating WeChat Pay. She answers tax law questions like she's been doing this her whole life because she has. Victor smiles for the first time. Ethan looks like someone who's realizing PowerPoint slides don't save deals, people do. By the end, Olivia has not only rescued the conversation, she's sparked an operational shift no one saw coming, especially the man who wanted her gone before lunch. From that meeting onward, Olivia's name badge changes Director of International Guest Relations, and she wastes no time turning her one lucky day into a repeatable system. The Talent Finder Protocol, or TFP, is her way of making sure no other hidden skill in the hotel rots in the dark. It's 3 tracks: discover, verify, redeploy. Discover means reading full resumes, not skimming job titles. Verify means blind panels scoring actual work, samples, no names, no uniforms, just content. Redeploy means promotions or side assignments with pay bumps, without punishing those who choose to stay in their lane. Historians still argue whether that last safeguard was the stroke of genius or just common sense finally written down. Not everyone loves it. Carla in HR warns about favoritism, Jared from legal wants audit trails, and the union rep Tom worries about sending the message, you only matter if you leave housekeeping. Olivia listens, adjusts. The portal for skills videos now blurs faces if staff want, and stipends go to anyone using a skill in their current role. She pairs this with pilot projects tea lounges with proper SOPs, dynamic QR payment integration, and family-friendly suite packages measured by hard KPIs, not applause. Then comes a string of curveballs. Rival Regent Aurora mocks Wellington with hotel mooncake, ads dripping in fake cultural flair. A tea lounge payment outage threatens to embarrass them in front of a Shanghai delegation. A city inspector questions their permit mid-service. Each time, Olivia treats it like a live drill. During the outage, she whips out bilingual IOU forms, gets porridge made in a backup area for an elder guest, and keeps service flowing without a hint of panic. The biggest test is the blackout during Jiang International's family banquet. Generator down, no network. Emergency lights flicker like the start of a disaster movie. Olivia switches to offline mode, organizes paper ledgers, lays out safety paths with housekeeping, and runs the tea service in flashlight glow. A board member's mother gets special care in a rare dialect, courtesy of a pastry chef flagged by the TFB survey. The night ends not in chaos, but with a quiet compliment from the elder. The lights went out, but hearts stayed bright. When a master contract with Jang International is finally signed, the condition is clear-scale TFB to 3 hotels in 180 days. Olivia stands in the war room with a countdown clock overhead. This time she's not saving one meeting. She's building a system that has to work under fire without her in the room. Scaling the system means adapting it to wildly different environments. Wellington harbors cruise travelers, Midtown's finance-heavy clientele, Desert Springs Spanish-speaking staff. Olivia coaches each GM to build their own language from guest reality, not cookie-cutter templates. She brings in Professor Li Wei to co-create the Context Translation Index, measuring not just language accuracy, but channel switch speed, safety compliance, and staff dignity. Numbers come in 3.8 out of 5 here, 3.4 therein. She pushes for better anonymity, so more staff dare to submit skills. Regent Aurora keeps hammering with over-the-top lantern displays and influencer stunts, but Olivia doubles down on transparency. She hosts open houses where press and even competitors can watch SOPs in action. A blogger tries to spin it as PR. She counters with side-by-side photos, Wellington's clear exits versus a competitor's blocked ones. Investors see not just revenue bumps, 18% in T-hour F&B, 32% digital payment uptake, but reduced operational risk when the power dies. Then comes the Global Hospitality Summit. Olivia steps onto the main stage, no slides, telling the blackout story like it's an open case file. Safety lights laid by Emma, IOU forms printed by Sonia, routers rigged by Eli, tea poured by Sophia. She rewinds to the moment she first said, "Excuse me," as a housekeeper, and lays out TFP, CTI, and the Hidden Talent Scholarship Fund grant for frontline staff in exchange for teaching back to colleagues. A reporter asks if it's all just staged culture. She shows him the difference between a tea lounge designed for negotiation rhythm and a lobby full of props. Then she drops the reveal Victor has offered her a director of East-West strategy role at Jang International. Wellington wants her as chief context officer. She chooses both, co-funded scholarships, no exclusivity, her principle intact. Don't perform, serve. The applause is warm, not explosive like a kettle clicking just before the boil. In the tea lounge afterward, the elder who once tested her Mandarin speaks slowly, grace translating, though Olivia already understands. When tea is the right temperature, people see each other more clearly. That night, she helps a janitor pick up a scrap of paper, asks if he has any unused skills. He says he plays clarinet. She tells him to upload a clip, no name, no uniform, because maybe next week, scholars will be welcomed by live music. And that's how the red thread stretches from Fire Her to a global playbook built on people before tools, context before content, service before show. The lights in the story soften now, slowing like a kettle cooling on a wooden table. Picture the hotel at night, its marble halls holding the quiet echo of the day's steps, tea scents still curling in the corners like a friendly ghost. Olivia's office is dark, save for the thin glow of the city outside, where the chaos of rival ads and online chatter feels far away, almost like background static you can choose not to hear. In her wallet, 2 cards still pressed together, black and white reminders not of a split path, but of a bridge she's building in both directions. Down in the service corridor, someone laughs softly, the kind of tired but genuine laugh that means things work today and might again tomorrow. It's easy in these moments to believe the idea will hold that systems can be kind without being weak, that a job title doesn't define the depth of someone's skill. Somewhere, a clarinet case might be getting open for the first time in years. And if you listen closely under the hum of the night, maybe you can hear the first few notes of a welcome no one saw coming, played in the right rhythm, at the right temperature, for exactly the right audience.